What's going on, everyone? We're live.
Hello.
Now listen, I'm outside on my back porch, so I need somebody to leave me in the comments. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. I'm here with Endless RVing. Say hi, everyone.
Hey guys.
Hi. Mic check. How's it going, everyone? Okay, so we're live. Let us know if you can hear us in the comments below. Are you guys watching on like another screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
MJ is.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Here we go now.
Let's see.
Nobody's commenting that they can see us and hear us.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's good.
Oh, you can hear? Nice. So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live broadcast. Oh, Traveling Robert's here.
What's
Hey,
up?
Traveling Robert.
Traveling Robert, click that link. Join the broadcast.
Hey, Matt.
The more the merrier.
Do
Yeah.
you know traveling? I'm sorry. Do you
What?
know Traveling Robert has like a salsa channel? Did you know that?
Traveling Robert is like,
Awesome, by the way.
listen, you know who Traveling Robert reminds me of? He reminds me of, I don't always drink, but when I do, it's Dos Equis. He's the world's most interesting man.
It's good stuff. Good music.
Oh man, look, RV Odd Couples here. Look, you guys got to click that link. So here's the purpose of this show tonight, y'all. This show is like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing, and you know, Endless RVing. They're out camping, having a fire. You can see the smoke going behind them. And I just wanted to see who would jump in and, you know, just kind of hang out and start talking.
I'm seeing a lot of people here that we know.
Matthew Cranford.
Hi, everybody. Matthew Cranford. He's one of our members. We got Michael Grace, Camping Allen. Kevin Steele. Kevin, how are you feeling?
Hi.
Kevin was not feeling too well.
Oh man.
Hopefully he's feeling better. There's things falling from the sky.
Where's everybody out there at right now? Is
Yeah, where's everybody
camping?
camping at? Well, yeah, everybody, let us know where you're camping at. But so, listen, I sent anybody who's an RV YouTuber, I sent them a link to this live broadcast chat to see if they'll pop in and say hi. So it's going to be a little chaos tonight, hopefully.
Join
or
the
maybe
party.
nobody will join.
Hey, it's okay.
So,
It's growing. It's moving up.
well, then it's just us then.
That's fine.
Where are
Cheers.
you guys camping at?
We're at Triple Brook Campground Resort, something.
Resort.
It's in Blairstown, New Jersey. So like northwest
West.
NJ, which is beautiful, not like the nasty, smelly part of New
This
Jersey.
is like farm country out here. A lot of cows.
Hey,
Man.
how's it going, Robert?
Hello, am I online? Oh, hello. How are you guys doing?
Recording studio right now.
Yeah, I was trying to mute the other video. I was listening to both at the same time. Very great, man.
Good. How are
Hi,
you?
Endless RVing.
How's
What's
it
going
going?
on?
It's going good.
Man.
It's going good. You know,
This is so much fun.
I'm in South Florida. It's been raining all day, nonstop. But other than that,
Yeah, I was
so good.
watching that golf thing with Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods and Tom Brady, and it was just raining all day in South Florida.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
it's been
Something
miserable.
like two or 3 inches of rain or something.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. We got nailed yesterday with rain. We were setting up.
Just as we were
in the
backing
rain,
in, it
yeah.
was just
Yeah.
torrential
Oh,
downpours.
man.
You know, Matt is sitting on your face. Is that there? We
Yeah,
go.
I got it. I fixed it.
What? I
That's so
didn't-
funny.
Put it back. Put it back, or else it just sounds dirty what I said. There you go. Okay.
There you go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Okay.
So where are you guys camping at?
Oh,
We're up in Blairstown, New Jersey, northwestern, actually like western. We're about 12 miles from East Stroudsburg, PA. But it's beautiful around here. It's all farm country. So it's really nice. It's not like
Nice.
what you think about New Jersey. We've been here. This is like what, 50 minutes from our house?
yeah, it's close. It's beautiful. It's a huge campground.
Mhm.
And they're doing everything that most campgrounds are doing. You go towards the store, which is closed, but any area that a lot of people, you got to mask up.
Although
We
nobody's doing
talked
that.
about the mask. Yeah, not a lot of
I've got
people
my
are doing
mask
it.
in my pocket.
So they're staying on
Nice.
things. But it's
Robert,
fun. We're out.
when's your next camping trip going?
Well, now I know what to expect next week. I'm gonna do a couple of weekends here in Florida just to test the waters. and then I'm slowly working my way up to Georgia, and I want to do like a little tour of the Midwest, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think you might be good in Georgia, and I don't know about Florida. They're requiring people to wear masks there.
Is South Florida? Yes, South Florida is pretty bad. The rest of Florida seems to be good. Seems to be okay. And I mean, still, I'm sure almost anywhere in the country they're gonna require you to wear a mask if you go into Walmart or whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I feel so bad for Robert. I feel so bad for Robert because he just becomes a brand ambassador for Winnebago, and then the COVID happens, so he can't even use his new travel trailer.
I know. I've had a brand new travel trailer parked out there for 2 months, and I haven't been able to take it. But this weekend, next weekend coming up, we're doing our maiden voyage with it.
So are you going to be at Hershey, Robert?
If there's a Hershey, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think it'll. Yeah.
Awesome.
Because it's outside. And I have to say this, Robert, we respect you so much. Every RV show. So we were at Tampa as well. You pump out those videos. I love it. Because we're very much the same way. We're getting them out, and you do awesome stuff at these shows. Cheers.
Well, that's why Robert has that silver play button in the background. Hey, salute.
Yeah.
Get the silver.
Hey, I only do RV reviews twice a year at the RV shows. The rest, I let Matt do the rest of the RV reviews. But twice a year, once at Tampa and Hershey, that's all I do for a week. So
Yeah. Hey Matt, I see that you sent RV Odd Couple the link, but you actually sent me a link. Did you send it to the wrong person?
Oh, we just saw them.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think you sent it through Facebook Messenger.
Oh yeah. I did. Sorry.
You're ready.
I just sent it to him.
So Robert.
Robert, I just had this idea. So I made a video for tomorrow because I put out a review every other day, and I made it for tomorrow. And I'm like, crap, I need a video for tonight, and the dealership was closed. And so I'm like, I called up MJ, and she's like, I'm like, hey, what are you doing tonight? She's like, just sitting around the campfire. And I'm like, all right, let's do a campfire side chat. This might be 15 minutes. It might be an hour and a half. Who knows? But we're just kind of hanging out. And it's funny because I sent that link that I sent you to a whole bunch of other YouTubers just to see who would join us tonight.
It's exciting. You never know who's going to pop up at the bottom.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
You want to make
these are always fun. These are always fun.
We're going to make s'mores. Jason's going to make s'mores.
Robert, we're heading down to the Smoky Mountains in the end of June, July, and I saw you've been down there, right?
I've been down there, and we might bump into each other because I'm heading that way before. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I have a friend who lives close to Asheville, so I'm thinking of doing a little bit of the Smokies and then shooting west. So
nice,
cool.
It's our first time there. We're going the first week and a half, July. So we're staying in Pigeon Forge. Can't wait.
But Pigeon Forge is kind of that tourist trap kind of town, but it's a good tourist trap. You have a lot of fun things to do, and of course Gatlinburg.
Yes.
Next door.
I mean, who knows if it's going to be open? That's the thing. Dollywood and that kind of stuff. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll have the mountains, and we'll be able to. Hike.
It's beautiful out there. Beautiful out there.
Oh, the ice cream. Go get it. Tell him say E. Just put it on my card.
The ice cream man's here.
Nice.
The store is not open. So they drive around every night with candy and ice cream and firewood.
No, that's pretty cool. I guess everybody's trying to figure out how to do it under the current.
They're doing a nice job here, though, of keeping everybody, keeping the fun going, as best they can.
It's usually pretty active in this place.
So Izzy and MJ, how many has anybody recognized you at the campground yet?
We had one before, yeah. We were playing. We've only been here a short time, but we were playing. Jason and I were playing on the field, and they did a golf cart parade. Parade.
Hey guys!
Oh man, we got the RV squad here.
What's going on?
I have my ice cream sandwich, and I'm ready.
So the golf cart went by, and Endless RVing, and we looked over, and
I have my ice cream sandwich, and I'm ready.
So the golf cart went by.
What about you, Robert? How often do you go to a campground and somebody recognizes you?
It's happening more often lately for sure. But the place where most people recognize me is like the RV show. It's like, you know, every 5 minutes somebody will say, hey, you know.
Is there somebody's
Now I know the RV Odd Couple. They were at the Tampa RV show.
Yeah.
And somebody rudely went up to their fifth wheel and just knocked on their door. I wonder who that was. Hmm? It was me. It was me. No, it was me. Yeah. Because you know, I know fifth wheels, and so I'm driving around, and I'm like, hey, that looks like a front kitchen sandpiper. That looks like a GMC Denali 3500. And so I go, and it was John and Mercedes.
That's so funny.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to live Fireside Chat.
This is so cool that you did this and that you invited people. Like, this is really awesome. I'm going to go and share this on our community tab. So this
see if we can drag some people in here.
Yeah, so this is going to go on for a little while, right?
The more the merrier.
It could go on for 5 minutes. It could go on for an hour and a half.
Nobody
This
knows.
is a show. This is Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
Yeah, and we know nothing about StreamYard, so we
Or
have
RV.
or RV.
Where are you guys at right now?
We are in Southwest Florida, west coast of Florida, Venice, Florida.
Oh, nice. So we got Miami, we got Ocala, and we got Venice, Florida.
And you got
And then Endless RVing is up in New Jersey. New Jersey.
Noisy.
Wow.
Nice.
Well represented.
So
I'm working on it.
so yeah,
The fire's working?
Yeah.
you guys sharing it with the vlog squad?
Yeah,
We're working on sharing it now.
So
Yeah.
what's new in the world? How have you guys been since this COVID-19?
Well, he lost it a little bit. He watched too much news, so he got sick, not from COVID, but just like news sick.
Watching too much news media for the first couple of weeks, and I went a little bit crazy and drove Mercedes crazy for a couple of weeks. But then we turned off the news, started taking care of our family and focusing on what is important and what's real. And so far, so good.
As Denzel Washington says, if you don't watch the news, you're uninformed, and if you do watch the news, you're misinformed.
You're missing.
Huh?
Exactly.
How many?
You know, that's all I have to say about that.
Actually, you know what's funny about Endless RVing? We actually have a dozen of the what are they? N95 masks because
Yeah.
and I just had a whole bag of them just by circumstance.
Nice. We got the KN95.
Okay, that's the knockoff.
This is a Chinese version because that's all we could get.
Okay.
Oh yeah, made in Wuhan.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You got to disinfect them.
By the way, if anybody wants to sign out at any time, this is like a no rules thing. You can come and go as you please.
We don't have
Except
any-
Endless RVing, they have to be here the whole time because they are in the subject line.
Yeah.
Somebody said your ice cream sandwich looks good. How is it? Tom North.
It's delicious.
Why is it that people are asking questions, Matt? You want to answer?
Oh, check it out.
Oh, you ready for this? Hang on.
Hold on.
Hey, if you guys have a question for any of for Traveling Robert or the RV Odd Couple or Endless RVing, leave a question, and then I can go like this. Ooh, fancy.
Matt, you're getting really good.
I'm gonna go
I'm
turn
getting
on
fancy.
Okay.
Matt, why is it so hard to find Class A's? I don't know why. I guess just the dimensions of the beds. They're always camper size, you know? So
in this StreamYard thing, so I can
who's the blurry guy in the top left? Am I blurry, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're really pixelated.
Yeah.
And you're the host. It's
And I'm blurry. Dang, damn it.
It's really
All right.
blurry.
Well, then you guys all talk. I'm going to.
Just stop drinking so much. You won't be as blurry.
It's funny. All the people camping have like better video than you, and you're in. You know?
Or you want to play us a ditty?
Okay, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be back.
so we can do the live chat over here from this computer if you want to, because I'll mute it.
So, Robert, I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Did you go to school for music or no?
I did a little bit, but I had a private teacher back when I was like very young, like 7, 8, 9 years old. I had like private piano lessons.
Okay.
It's a long story. I was still back in Cuba, and
Perfect answer my question.
and I failed one of the tests that I didn't have anything to do with music, so they didn't admit me to the
I went to school for music, and I taught music for like 20 years.
Mhm.
I enjoy watching your playing. It's good.
Yeah, I've been playing music on and off for the past 20 years or so here, you know.
Nice.
And now I do the music for the videos, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm gonna get the super chat. My favorite thing.
Oh yeah, he loves your super chat.
John Mercedes, are you still kind of at that resort?
Are we still what?
Are you guys still like kind of locked down in that resort where you were? Or have you moved?
Yeah, we got here in December, and we were supposed to be here for 3 months,
Mhm.
and also to see our daughter's pediatrician. And we got some news that we needed to stay here a lot longer and get some attention for 6 to 12 months. So she's doing therapy sessions here 4 times a week for the next, hopefully 6 to 12 months, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It's good you have a spot that you're not getting kicked out of, and you've been able to stay there safely. That's good.
Yeah, we were so lucky, you know, as far as COVID goes. I mean, it kind of turned out good for us because Sage was put on a waiting list of 200 people, 200 other kids for therapy. And because of COVID, she like moved to the top of the list because everybody started dropping out.
So we're like, we don't care. I saw her. Like,
And we had already booked 3 months at an Encore resort. And we love the park. We call it our home park. So when all this came down, you know, we thought we were kind of bummed out that we were stuck here. And then it turned into, you know, we're super grateful. We're blessed to be here, you know?
Yeah. No, that's great. Hi, Matt. You're still blurry.
Am I still blurry?
Yeah, man. Stop drinking so much, Matt.
no, go like this. Now you can see
All right, you're better.
He's
I'm a lot better now.
You're good, dude.
I'm drinking watermelon juice. You should not be blurry.
This is crazy. I think I'm the only one at a house and I have the worst reception.
Yeah, man. You look like it's 1999 all over again, man.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Yeah, did you?
You got mail.
All right, he's gone again.
He's crying.
He is crying in the corner. Sorry, Matt.
Someone, Robert, do you know?
You guys are mean. I'm ending the live stream.
There we go.
Oh, that was better.
Get back, Matt.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, he was, and then
He's
just,
trying to fix his
he
connection.
just came back to see he was ending the live stream because we're picking on him.
Hey, yes, AG.
Sage, you want to say
I
hi?
think he's using a webcam or he's just using the computer.
I don't know.
Webcam.
Matt Noob.
Matt Noob, no.
Someone
Any
said,
questions
Hey,
in
Robert. Somebody said, Robert, do you know Cardi B?
What?
Mercedes does.
No, I don't know her. She's just a famous rapper girl,
You
but I don't
know of her.
yeah, I've
Oh,
heard
there
it.
you go. You know Cardi B. No.
Let's see other questions. Hey, Matt, these are Matt questions. Question for all. What part of the country do you enjoy visiting the most?
California.
It's the most beautiful. Although
The
he
West
hates the
Coast.
laws.
Yeah, I hate the laws. I hate the state stuff is screwed up. But California is so beautiful.
I agree with that on the laws.
I'm right with you with
Yeah.
straight up loss.
Yeah, they will take your lemons at the border.
Yes.
That's mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the West in general, by the way. I'm that, you know, Arizona, California, anything like West.
Nice.
Everything.
Now we
Back.
of anybody.
Can you hear me now?
All right, man.
We can hear
Hey,
you.
wait, Matt. You look better blurry, bro.
Dang nabbit.
Oh, my-
Yeah.
There he is, man.
Matt, why do you? Are you
I'm
having?
saying blurry, dang on it. No,
He's leaving.
that's funny.
Much better.
Oh my God.
Cool. So sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out all this stuff. I mean,
Hey.
that doesn't make sense because I don't see myself as blurry.
Yeah.
No,
You
No,
look,
it's better than-
you look really good now.
it's definitely better.
You might need a
Oh,
repeater.
I do? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Definitely better.
Nice.
Matt Vampire. Oh, some of these comments. I'm just reading the
Oh,
comments.
yeah. Clear mat.
I got.
I have a question. Robert, congratulations. Out of all of us, you have the silver play button, and I know every one of us is trying to get it. How long have you been making YouTube videos?
That's awesome.
Well, my first video is probably from 2007. Travel videos. This channel I started in 2011.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
So it took almost 10 years. I mean, I've been growing slowly but surely, you know, but yeah, it's been a fun ride.
That's awesome.
and we're the smallest here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't matter. You're the most.
Doesn't matter.
It's not about the size.
No, it's not about the size.
So
Have in your community.
well. Listen. Per capita, you might be the biggest
Per
because I know I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. I mean, your channel's still only 5 months old, 6 months. No, maybe 9 months old.
11 months.
How long have you been doing it?
11 months.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to go then. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Matt, remember the little signs I made again before we went live? I'm going to make those again. Those Jersey Italian signs. He's frozen.
Matt, when we visit you, I got to go over your internet connection.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
There you
go.
Dang, nabbit. Oh, yeah, I'm frozen. It's all good.
Matt, out of curiosity, what are you using for internet, man?
Yeah, I know. This is BS. I have the 300. Hang on. I got to go again. I'll be back. Where's everybody's favorite place they've gone camping at?
Tough. Oh,
What's that?
we loved Fort
I
Wilderness.
love Fort Wilderness.
And Savannah. Savannah actually,
Savannah
I think, was my
awesome.
favorite. Savannah was beautiful.
Oh, no, I love Fort Wilderness.
Yosemite was the best for us. We loved Yosemite.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's where we had that family of birds show up and build the nest on the back ladder, and we were told that we couldn't move. And if we had moved, we would be facing 6 months in jail and a $15,000 fine. You know, so we were stuck there until the birds hatched and flew away.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
we were at a Hershey a couple of weeks ago, and a bird started to build a nest, and there was like this battle between me and the bird.
Oh, it was bad.
Because it was literally overnight. They built a nest right in
They do it fast.
right in the
Very
slide
fast.
rail, and I'm like, "What is that?" And I looked in, I got rid of the nest, right, and then I'm watching. They work in teams. There was about 3 of them. There was a lookout, and then I could see the one getting the straw. Every time I would get near, it would kind of hop away. As soon as I went, boom, it would go put some straw in there. And I sprayed it with like a peppermint spray. They kept coming back. I kept breaking it down.
I thought they were going to attack.
I'm like, babe, look at this. I said, these guys, they got a lookout on me.
I just saw somebody requested Jason Trump.
Oh, who you want to see Jason Trump?
Hello, welcome to the Matt's Review Seinfeld live stream, whatever the heck you want to call it. They're going to be making s'mores because I know you want to see s'more of Trump. I know that was very punny. I'm on fire. I'm on fire with the But yes, Matt, stop lagging. You need some better Wi-Fi. And thank you. I don't know what else to say now, so Jason's back now.
And Jason's back.
Somebody.
Okay.
It's still lagging though.
I think I'm more of the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
Somebody said we're in Savannah. We stayed at Redgate Farms and Campground in Savannah. Beautiful,
Awesome.
Beautiful place. So quiet. 21 spots.
It's a farm.
Yeah. That was my first RV park ever. That in Savannah. Yeah.
Did you like it?
Well, back then I didn't know any different. I mean, we rented on a Cruise America, and we just, there you go.
What is that?
Oh my God.
John, like, oh, somebody
This is too much fun.
Stop it! Stop it!
I think so.
Stop it.
Hey, oh my God, that is great. Oh my God.
I noticed today that Governor Murphy and Michael Keaton look similar.
Oh, Governor
They actually do
Murphy's
look
from New
good.
They
Jersey.
do. They look really similar.
They do a little bit.
Smoky Mountains. I'm just reading some of the.
Great.
Hey, so Matt, we're gonna have to do a phone call with you and find out more about the platform that we're on. Because we tried, StreamYard, because we've been trying to do something on Zoom and we've been struggling with the technology to make it work.
Well, yeah, but see, obviously the host of this, you shouldn't ask me because I'm still the furry one or the fuzzy one. So
Yeah, but
I don't know what's going on with my internet connection.
You have the guts to just throw it out there and let's see how it goes. It's awesome.
What?
Right. Well, what's really funny is because I know Izzy and MJ, they hate that I do that. They're all like, Matt, do you want to test it out? I'm like, nah, we'll be all right. We'll just figure it out, you know.
We don't fly by the seat of our pants. So I texted him. I'm like, Matt, you sure you want? Can we just give it a try? No, we're okay. LOL.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, hey, I just sent this link out to a whole bunch of people, and we'll see who comes. And well, first and foremost, let me thank Traveling Robert and the RV Odd couple for coming. I appreciate it. I did send it out to some other people, and they're not here, so. Well, we'll see if they show up.
They're missing the party.
Maybe they don't have good connection.
I look like
Right.
Yeah, no, this
So,
StreamYard is pretty cool. I'm gonna start using this StreamYard at some point.
Yeah, a lot of people use StreamYard.
Yeah. I mean, it's so. Yeah, I mean, for $25 a month, it's not bad. I don't think.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah.
And then you can do stuff, right? Like, look, I got my little man there, right?
I love it.
Can you put the pooping
Put the
one?
pooping one, yeah.
Oh, Matt, nice little dude, man.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, give me a second.
Izzy and MJ.
Your wife. You need to have like your wife.
There you go. Now, is that a porcelain toilet? That's all I want to know.
There we go.
pooping Matt.
Now you just got to make them a little bit more blurry and it'll be perfectly authentic.
Right.
Matt, go back to what you were doing. You were much clearer before.
His connection.
Yeah. And maybe it just comes and
Am I
goes.
so blurry now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like the quality of a Samsung.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
You can crackle.
Ouch.
Oh, come here.
Another mini tantrum.
Matt, stop leaving.
I'm just reading some chat here. Robert, I'm still waiting to do a duet with you, Mark Anthony said.
Mark Anthony?
Mark Anthony.
Like the singer? No.
He's in the chat.
Better.
Hey, Matt, that's
Oh, cool. There he is. All right.
That's better.
What's that? Am I
Matt.
clear now?
Somebody
Yeah,
said,
you look fantastic.
Yeah, you're actually in HD. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Did you eat the last of the chocolate?
I can't hear anybody.
Oh no.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So yeah. So
We don't have
somebody asked the question.
I have candy outside.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'll bite it for you.
Okay.
Hi, Evan Steele. I'm full timing. What's the best cable to buy to watch TV? Don't get Comcast because that's what I'm using, and I have horrible reception at home. So.
Yeah. You want to talk about somebody asked about cable.
I don't
Cable?
watch TV, so I'll leave it to somebody else.
I don't know.
Damn, Kevin Steele says I have dial-up.
I think the cable thing is, internet is kind of personal. We've been using, we have a Mophie 4500, and then we're grandfathered in on AT&T. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but we're $34.99 a month. And we use a directional external antenna. And I mean, you could see our picture is really good right now.
Yeah, it works really well.
And then we have a Google Mesh set up throughout the RV to kind of repeat it everywhere. So it's been working really good for us.
Well, yeah. John and Mercedes, I haven't seen you guys do very many live streams, but Robert and Izzy and MJ, when you guys do live streams, I mean, your videos are like HD crystal clear. What are you using?
Well,
We spend a
Robert?
lot of money. Oh, go ahead.
He's pointing.
when I do them from home, I'm in home base right now. I have fiber here, so it's like super fast. Then when I'm on the road, it depends. Sometimes, I'm usually use my phone as a hotspot. That's it.
Yeah, at home we have pretty good speeds. So we use a mirrorless camera with our Mac. So we actually don't even put out 4K because we don't have the upload speed for that. We put out like 2K. And lighting is key. You need good lighting.
Yeah.
And then we use a Yeti mic.
Yeah,
It comes out pretty clear. We use
Too
Ecamm
bright
to
now.
stream. But we weren't actually prepared for this live. Weren't expecting this. So I only have one little light, and
But it's super. I look like a ghost.
we're only using a webcam right now. I could probably turn it down a little.
Right? It's getting darker, so the
Well, you
light
really
is like.
need the bandwidth. That's kind of the key.
Yeah.
We're gonna lower that light so I don't look so scary.
Me too.
Right? Really washed out.
Now we have 2 mats. All right.
Hey, stop pooping on Miss Sadie's head, Matt.
You cloned yourself. Yeah, that's.
I'm just playing with it. I don't know.
That is warmer too. Okay.
I'm a clone. No.
Wait.
You always need
Cool.
more.
So, what
Okay.
camping trips do you guys have planned for this year coming up?
Who?
Like Robert, you were saying something about you're headed up to
Yeah,
Georgia or something.
Yeah, I don't have a set plan. I want to explore the Midwest a little more, like Kansas City, Omaha, Iowa, all the way up to Minnesota. Just because I was there last summer, but in a rush. And then I want to go west to North Dakota, with the one state in the middle of the country that I haven't filled in my map. And then I want to go west all the way to Glacier National Park in Montana. But that all depends on the virus and what happens. You know, it's a penciled in plan. So
are you at 49 states?
49? No, I'm still kind of missing like New Hampshire, Vermont. I cheated in a couple of them, but yeah.
Now, Robert, let me ask you a question. When you put stickers on your map, this is always a question people
This is
ask.
personal.
Do you have to stay there or do you have to drive through? What's the, there's differences in thoughts.
It used to be like I had to stay there. Now I'm like more like I had to do something significant in that state.
Okay.
Like
Right.
in Montana, I drove the Beartooth Highway. That kind of counted, even though I didn't do anything else in Montana. And in Kansas, I went to the geographical center of the United States, which that's the only thing I did there. So yeah, it doesn't really count either. But I cheated and I put the stickers because.
Oh, go for it.
Robert, have you
Put the stickers on, like if we just drive through it, because we do not have the patience to visit a capital or stay overnight.
Yeah, we do the same thing.
How many stickers do you have?
Good enough.
No,
John or Mercedes?
I think we're at 33 states.
I don't
That's
know.
good.
I need to count.
Now
we got to count. No, we
But
probably,
the map that we had on our last RV, the one that we just swapped out for the new RV, the 2020,
With our old
went with the old RV. So we've got to go back and get another map.
Yeah.
hey, Rob, have you been up to Jersey?
I've been up to Jersey. Actually, I stayed at that RV park right across the river from New York, Liberty Harbor.
Well, that's really a parking lot.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but if you want to go to New York, that's like the most convenient place. It's a parking lot. I haven't done much Jersey this summer or late summer, early fall. I want to do Cape May, a couple of those things.
Cape May is good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We're actually going down there in October for the Cape May RV show.
Or
Wildwood RV show.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I might go there after Hershey. So we might,
Nice.
bump
So,
into each other.
I actually grew up in Jersey City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And now he's a country
And I
boy.
never went back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Endless
Now
RVing, are you guys from New York or are you guys?
Jersey.
Are they?
Oh,
from
no. They're not from New York. They're from
No,
Jersey. My hand to God, it's the best. My hand to God, out of all the 50 states, it's the best one. My hand to God.
MJ is from Bloomfield. The last episode of The Sopranos, which was at Holston,
Well, yes.
is in Bloomfield.
If you watch the, yes.
That's where MJ grew up.
But I'm not your typical, Jersey.
Guido.
I may talk sometimes like that, but
She goes to the gym, she goes tanning, and she does her laundry.
no, I go to the gym and laundry, no tanning.
MJ got me the shirt. You see it? Hold on. We got this at the Jersey Shore and the tacky boardwalk.
Oh God. Well, yeah. Grew up every summer at the Jersey Shore, but yeah, not your typical Jersey. What you see on TV.
Someone said in the chat before, I want to play multiplayer on my PS4, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Why is he here then?
I play Call of Duty, but not as much as.
So we had plans this summer. We had to change. You, Matt, you were asking a lot about, the summer plan. So we were supposed to go to Fort Wilderness, and we were going to see you, Matt. I should look up at you like the Brady Bunch. We were supposed to see you, and we canceled. We actually were supposed to go to London first. That got canceled. Then we went to Fort Wilderness, and that. Now we're going to the Smoky Mountains. It's
And we're supposed to go to Nashville.
And Nashville in April got canceled too.
What about you guys, John and Mercedes? Where you guys plan to go this summer?
It's completely up in the air and dependent on a lot of things. And we might have something kind of that we're working on, but we're keeping it a secret until we're ready to announce it.
Yeah, we're keeping it top secret. Our rig is staying in this park.
Top secret.
Yeah.
Top secret.
This is where we're going to be bringing stage to a doctor for 4 days per week for the next 6 months or so. So we're going to sit tight, but we're trying to work out a way that we can have a top secret rig to go places around the state. And we actually want to come up and visit you, Matt, and do some type of a collaboration with you eventually.
Nice. Well, I'm not too far away from you. RVDM, you guys know RVDM?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're coming to the dealership Wednesday to get their tiffin fixed because Lazy Days dropped the ball. And then Michael called me up, and I'm like, I got you, Michael. Come to the dealership on Wednesday. We're getting them all taken care of.
That's fine.
Like John Mercedes, if you guys need warranty work done.
Nope.
We're new.
Nope.
Oh, you're good?
Yeah, we're 100% good, man. I'm telling you.
That's surprisingly on an RV.
It's crazy, Matt, because we got our Forest River Sandpiper. We drove it 14,000 miles, pulled it around the country, 14,000 miles. Yeah. The only problem we had was 2 tires. That was it. And so then we got the 2020. We've had this 5-6 months now. Not one issue with it. So.
He ripped off a piece of trim because the slide was the closet door, but he fixed that.
I fixed that. Yeah.
That was so.
That was my fault.
I do want to give a big shout out to Joyce. I will see her on Friday. She will be in tomorrow's video picking up her new Fleetwood Bounder.
Nice.
Congratulations, Joyce.
Time to start a YouTube channel, Joyce.
Hey, so Matt, quick question. So General will service a brand even though it's not bought there?
Everybody.
That's awesome.
General's RV business, so the last dealership I worked at, our sales pitch was, if you don't buy from us, we won't service you. And it was Maryland. And it was that small to where that's how we made people spend more money to buy local. General's business plan, they service absolutely everybody because we have 40 days of service. 80% of our revenue at our dealership personally is based off of service. They want to service you.
Yeah, that's how it is up here.
In the Northeast, it's not like that.
Like that. Maybe we've got to open up something up here in like Connecticut or Jersey.
Actually, what General did just do is they just opened up a PDI place in Indiana.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I did get an email on Friday about that, though.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be doing your own PDI. That's awesome.
It's just another way to make more money from the salespeople. Yeah, no. Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna make
so I'll be making a collaboration video with RVDM. And collaborations are just fun. I love hanging out like this.
Mm-hmm. Did they get a new bounder? Like a brand new one?
Yep, 35K. So
those are the ones you had on the lot, right? That you said you had a little abundance of them?
Yep. So
somebody just asked us if we've gone to Dylan's RV, Tom and Missy Northam. No, we haven't.
That's kind of far.
No, it is a hike. Yeah.
But we're up in northern Jersey, at least Newmont dealers, there are none. It's Connecticut, Dave's RV in Connecticut, and then RV1
in Albany, which is
2 hours. Yeah. There's nobody else.
Right. Well, Tom and Missy Northam just bought their new Newmar from Angie from National Indoor RV Center.
They got their Canyon Star.
Yeah.
Right. They were actually looking at a Canyon Star right near our house. But it's been sitting on the lot for like 2 years.
Yeah, I was like, maybe if you get it for $80,000, maybe it's worth it.
Right. We told them, guys, it's been sitting there a long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better. Now, Honda Mercedes, did you guys are you like a brand ambassador for Forest River?
No.
No, but hopefully they do something like that soon.
Yeah, they don't have any type of a program put together. You know, so they don't pay us to say anything. They should.
They should. They should pay us a lot.
But we really like their products because we've never had a problem with them.
No.
We just visited the plant right before we purchased this one, and they had just added five new PDI bays to their plant, and so they're doing really cool inspections now, making sure that these things are tip top before they're checked out. Because I think, and this is just my thoughts on it, that a lot of the damage that happens to these rigs is after they leave the factory. You know, whether it's transit, some of these rigs sit at the dealerships for 3, 6. Our rig sat at the dealership Camping World
through a hurricane
for 8 months. And so you got to wonder what goes on, you know, and then, you know, a lot of these guys that are moving these rigs around these dealership
like
lots, they're
and they
kids,
go
and they're
fast.
banging this and banging that. And so I think the industry is trying to like get these things tip top and up in Indiana. They're actually working on like a almost a secondary PDI company that will inspect these rigs so that you say you're not going to blame us because it was tip top when it left. You know?
I agree with that. With what happens at dealerships, I see it every day. You know, people. They're in a rush on the forklift and then they smash into an RV and you're like, dude, I just sold that one and you just ruined it. And yeah, it does happen.
Yep.
Matt, you will be able to answer this. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, that once those rigs, whatever they are, price they are, once they get to the lot, they're not being maintained, right? Like the seals are not being maintained, like the slides are open.
No, we're maintaining it 100%. We're changing the oil every 30 days and everything.
Everything's exposed out there.
Here's what I would say. We do an excellent job maintaining our RVs. But at the end of the day, that they'll never be maintained as well as an actual owner of somebody maintaining it. And what we do differently than some dealerships, you do your full demo and orientation first, and then you pay for it. And if it's not 100%, I don't recommend anybody signing on the dotted line until it's 100% perfect.
Right.
Because it's a lot of money. And this is what I tell every single one of my customers. And if Joyce is here, she should join the chat. I told Joyce, who just bought a motorhome from me last week, and I tell everybody, I say, listen, when we go into the dealership, we're talking money. Don't think of me as Matt's RV reviews anymore. Just think of me as a normal salesperson. If the deal doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make sense. Don't buy an RV because you see me on YouTube. You know, you have to negotiate against me because I'm representing the dealership, you know. Right. And actually, we got Joyce a fantastic deal because I thought we were going to get her 65 for her trade, and we ended up getting her 68, which was nice. But at first we only offered her 60. And I told her, I'm like, listen, don't agree to the first numbers. Let's work together on getting you a fantastic deal. So
that's awesome, man.
You gotta take me out of the equation when it's time to spend your money. Because it's your money, you know, so you gotta protect it.
Awesome. Yeah, John and Mercedes, you actually picked yours up from Indiana, right?
Yeah, we drove up north and we had this little 2-day span where it wasn't snowing in Indiana in December. So we just barely got there and got out in time before we were in some big trouble.
And that's also where Mercedes ate her burrito that was a few days old and got.
I made these breakfast burritos that were so good the first few days, but then by I got myself so sick.
On Christmas Day, she got food poisoning, and we had to pull over every 10 to 12 miles.
It took us 12 hours to go.
It was brutal.
Well, that's a great question. I want to hear from every one of you. I want to hear from Robert, from John and Mercedes, and from Izzy and MJ. What's your worst camping story, Robert? What's your worst camping experience?
Camping experience. I got food poisoning once in Solvang, California, at a taco place too, by the way. But that's not the worst. I don't know. I haven't had too many bad experiences.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
You've taken.
Well, you know, having a smaller trailer, the smaller it is, the less things that can go wrong with it, and you don't have slide outs, right?
No. I keep it as simple as possible, man. It's you know, for now I like it that way.
Nice. John and Mercedes.
All right, I think Mercedes will agree with me. She's getting the baby some stuff, but we were in Oregon, and we had one of those days from hell where we left. It was supposed to be a 4-hour trip, turned into a 7-hour trip because we had really bad weather, heavy fog, and we pulled into this park, and it was pouring, raining out. And I messed up. I made a turn a little bit too tight when we got to the RV park, and I brushed up against another RV, a fifth wheel. I just barely touched it. But as soon as I realized that I did, I got out, walked up, and he's pouring out. The guy comes out, and he says, you know, I said, everybody okay? He says, yeah. And he says, you going to stay here? Yeah. Go ahead and park, and then we'll figure this out when you're done. So we went ahead, found our spot. And by the time we found our spot, this lady comes running out, screaming and yelling in the pouring rain, saying that we hit and ran, that we had hit her RV and knocked her off of her chair when she was sitting in her RV.
And we took off as though an RV was a good getaway vehicle. Like we're 60 feet long. We're not inconspicuous here.
And so then the ambulance showed up, and then the police officer showed up, and it was nuts. It was just insane. You know, it's a fun story now to look back at, but that was a rough day.
Sounds like it.
Izzy and MJ?
Well, we've had a few screw-ups.
We had a couple.
When we had our trailer, right, we took the gutter off. But that wasn't really our fault. That was like the tree was just like, you couldn't make the clearance on the way out. The tree was just too low.
That wasn't too bad. Our RV took a crap on Izzy's hands.
Yeah,
right? That was fun.
We had a window explode out of nowhere. It didn't on our Jayco, the window, we were cooking trailer. And the window just boom, just exploded. Thank God I had like duct tape and by the way, don't ever duct tape because it's really hard to get off.
Yeah.
We had nothing else.
And then the mirror and the
took off a mirror in Ohio.
Yep, that was fun.
Did that. That was a $300 mistake.
Yeah.
But beside that, we've been all right.
Did I ever tell you guys the story of me at Fort Wilderness?
No.
Okay. So part of the joys of working at an RV dealership is we get to take the RVs for free. So I was working in Maryland, and we took an RV down to Fort Wilderness, and we were staying there, and my wife and her daughters clogged up the middle toilet, the half bath, to the brim of the toilet, okay, with the blue water.
I know that.
So I swear, my hand to God, this is a true story. So it's 10:30, and we have to check out at 11, and I can't drive away because then the blue water will splash everywhere. So I take 2 cups like this, and I dip them in the water and pour them out in a bucket, right? And it's just nasty, and I'm getting it everywhere. And I swear to you, the toilet, it didn't go down an inch. It's like it still continued to fill the toilet to the brim. And I said, you know what? I'm an RV salesman, and I can't afford a $100,000 motorhome. And I said this, Andrea will back me up. I said, you know what? Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. I go on YouTube, and I type in how to siphon a gas tank. And then I take my freshwater hose.
Oh, no.
And I put it in the toilet. I swear to God. And then I run it through the whole RV. And I'm looking at this thing. And I'm looking at that motorhome.
Oh, no.
And I know I'm going to lose my job if I mess up this motorhome. So I start sucking. I'll go, oh! And then I'm looking. I'm like, oh, nothing yet. I swear to God, this is a true story. And so then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. And Andrea's inside. And I go like this. And then the hose changes colors because the water's blue. And Andrea says, now. And I go, I swear to God,
look at Robin.
I siphoned the whole black tank without getting anything in my mouth. And when I was done, I was like, it was the scariest and coolest moment of my life, because I thought I was going to get some of that water in my mouth, and I didn't. And it was the best experience ever, because I drained the whole black tank. It was amazing.
You were right on the edge.
Oh, yeah. And if Andrea wasn't, because the hose was so long and it changed colors, and as it changed colors, Andrea's like, no! And it was just the coolest thing.
I actually clogged that black tank. Did you ever find out?
Well, you ready for the kicker?
Yeah.
When we got home, we found out that the center black tank wasn't actually clogged. It had a drop like this. So the sewer hose was like this, right? For the rear bathroom. The other one came vertically down, and I couldn't see it. It was like on the other side, and it wasn't actually clogged, which makes the story. Yeah, it was just full. And I didn't see, because I'm looking underneath, right? And it's like right here, and I'm like looking, and I can't see it, but it was right there. So that was my story.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Can't top that. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Yep.
Sure.
So I think we should just end the live stream on that story.
Yep.
Yeah, and while you're ahead, right?
Yeah,
Robert, I'll give you 30 seconds. You want to say anything to the watchers?
No, Matt, thank you for inviting me, man, and let's do this again at some point. Yeah, absolutely. Traveling Robert on YouTube.
And I hope to see you at the dealership sometime. If you ever need a place to stay, Robert, you know where to come.
Hey, I gotta pass by you at some point on my way north to Georgia, so I'll let you know.
And hey, we'll have Zaxby's together, because I was watching your video and you only had Zaxby's for the first time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Robert. Hey, give us a super chat.
Super chat. All right. See you guys later.
I love Robert. All right, John and Mercedes, anything you want to say to the world?
Just thank you to all the RV Odd Squad members who have supported us through our journey since we started. You guys are truly our family on the road. Just the comments every day that we work on, we never feel alone.
And thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us, Matt.
Cool.
We've loved you since we met you, man.
Yeah.
Since we met you,
You're
and we've
so
always
authentic.
supported you. You're authentic. You're real. You know, maybe a little too authentic sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, turn the reel down just a little bit.
No, but that's what makes you so interesting.
Yeah.
That's what it makes us want to hang out with you. So thanks for inviting us.
Well, great. I hope to see you guys soon. Call me anytime. Hopefully you don't need any warranty work on your unit, but if you ever do, give me a call.
You just totally.
Then there was 4. Hi guys.
You are a robot.
You just roboted them.
What's that?
You were just like.
What's that mean?
You're all choppy on your stream.
Oh, was I skipping in and out?
Yeah, like that.
Can we have a pooper right here?
Oh.
Put it right here.
On my head.
Can you? Oh, you can't move it?
Got it.
There it is. You're pooping on Izzy's
head. Sorry.
Any questions in there for us?
Yeah, are there any questions? Because there were a lot of questions before. Oh, God.
Just got a close up. Maybe you can see the fire now. How's it look?
Kind of.
It's not even a fire.
Mini campfire.
On it.
Hey, Matt Cranford. He's one of our ERV insiders. Hey, Matt. And the Northams, too. Our insiders. Okay. So, Matt, you drank poop. We learned something.
No. There was no poop that hit my mouth.
That was a story. Woo. So what are you doing for Memorial Day tomorrow? Anything?
Nothing. As you guys know, I freaking worked for the last 45 days straight. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow.
Good.
And I'm just gonna hang out and try to sleep in and go from there.
Good. Me too. When's your next video coming out?
Tomorrow.
Yay.
I'm reviewing Joyce's RV. Joyce's new RV tomorrow, and Joyce is going to be in the video, so it's going to be super exciting.
That is so cool. I think I actually saw that. Did you have that on your community page, or was that somebody else that you sold?
Nope, not me.
Oh,
no. That was John. He just bought the Pacero. So it was so funny because Joyce and her family was there. And did you see the video of the guy, John, who bought the Pacero, I had him cut over, and he was like, you can call, you can text, you can FaceTime or email, right? So he was at the dealership on the other day. And so Joyce was there with her mom, and her mom is the cutest 93-year-old lady. And she's all like, oh, I recognize him. And Joyce is like, you don't recognize him. And I'm like, no, that's John. He was in my video.
Oh, my God.
So they were in the video of the Bounder that they're buying. So I absolutely love that.
Somebody just asked a question, and I have an answer. What RV would any of you recommend for a single 60-year-old woman to be easy to go along? A Class B. Ask Matt.
Class B.
Right, Matt? Class B all the way, baby.
Don't ask me.
You're the salesman.
No. No, not a Class B. I would get a Class C. I'd get a Class C for sure.
Matt hates.
No, we've had enough with Class Bs.
What if you won a
Awesome.
contest? You won on The Price is Right, and they said you are the proud owner of a new Class B RV. Would you say?
I would sell it. I'd pocket the $40,000 and then buy a brand new Class C because they're that much more than Class Cs.
And not worth it. So do you have it?
Yeah,
Class C for Cheryl.
Yeah. Integra Odyssey for sure. The Odysseys are the best Class Cs dollar for dollar for the year 2020. Now, 2021, it might be different. Again, it varies year to year. Depends on how much each manufacturer wants to make. But I get an Integra Odyssey 24B, or if you wanted the Mercedes chassis, I get the Vita, Winnebago Vita.
Right.
Okay.
They're too small.
It's just a great value.
Somebody said, is it common for people to go far out of state to purchase an RV?
Yeah, I would. That's probably.
I would think so. Yeah.
A lot of people do. You know, as you know, in the Northeast, it depends on where you are. It depends on where you are in the world. You know, again, in the Northeast, it's very territorial, and they're all like, there's not too many RV dealerships, so they're all like, if you don't buy from us, we won't service you. Blah blah blah. Right, but in the rest of the country, when there's a lot of RV dealerships, you know, again, we service everybody, you know, so that doesn't matter.
So we got to buy our next RV in Florida.
Oh,
yeah, Matt.
There's John.
We're going to be working with you. Now, John is the guy that you were talking about before.
John.
Yeah. I actually just bought his truck.
Oh, really?
So thank you, John. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know this. I haven't had a vehicle for like 4 months. I had to sell it in December. Because we were running on hard times, but everything's all good again, and I just bought his truck, so I love it. I was driving it today, John.
What is it?
It's a 2014 Nissan Titan.
Nice pickup. Is the pickup?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had an 06. So here's my truck life. #truck life. I had an 05 Nissan Titan. Somebody wrecked it, and then I bought an 06 GMC Denali, and I've always wanted a Denali my whole life. Well, once I got one, I didn't love it. It wasn't as nice as a Nissan Titan, and so then I had to sell my truck, and then now I'm in a position again where I can buy a truck because of COVID-19, and then John just bought the Pacero. And he wanted to sell his truck, so I bought it.
Cool. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thanks
for you.
Well, Matt, you're in the South. You need a pickup.
Yeah, right. Everybody in the South has pickup.
You got to go mudding.
Y'all go get that pickup.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. I was driving around today and how many people had mud in trucks were crazy.
Yeah, man. You got to put a lift on that. 4 inches minimum.
No. I think it, God, let me know. I think it has a lift. It has really big tires. So it's pretty
nice.
cool.
That's like your
You got to
dream.
get like a step to go in?
Hell yeah. A nice Confederate flag on the back. America. No, I'm just kidding.
America.
Only in the South we go mudding and dirting and stuff.
We love
Right.
America. America. No
Yes.
shame, America. We love America. Go,
All right, guys. Where'd Izzy go? Oh, thanks, Larry, for the super sticker.
I'm tending to the fire.
That was the second
He's
one.
just putting wood on the fire.
That was
Short,
the
second
short
one.
jokes. What? Oh, look.
Now it's going.
Hell yeah, campfire.
Nice.
Short jokes. LOL. What are you trying to say? I'm short and I got a big truck.
Short, but a big personality.
Oh yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go now. Thanks everybody. We've been live chatting for an hour.
The dot. Hey, Matt, thanks for having us, as always.
Hey, how'd you guys like this? Did you like chatting with everybody?
Oh, fun.
Yeah, man.
It's really fun.
I wonder how many people we can have next time.
If you put it out early, probably a lot.
Imagine if there's like 50 little squares.
With the Brady Bunch.
Yeah. Have like KYD. So let me call out the people who didn't show up.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Put them on blast.
Put them on blast. RVDM didn't show up.
okay.
I'll talk to him about that Wednesday. You know Kyle Brady, Kyle and Olivia from Driving and Vibing?
I know
Driving and vibing, yes.
the channel, yeah.
Driving and Vibing, they didn't show up.
Okay.
Your Daydream didn't show up.
All right.
I don't know them though, so and Kevin
Andrew.
Kevin Steele. Andrew Steele. What? No.
Well, he's up in North Dakota. They might
Person.
be busy.
Yeah, he's pretty busy, he said, like over this next week.
Busy smishy.
We always make time for Matt.
All right, Scott.
Bye,
Have a
Scott.
good Memorial Day, Scott.
Super chat.
Super God.
Oh, thanks so much, Susan, for the super chat.
No, Matt, you got to do your sound. Izzy was actually singing it yesterday. There you go.
Oh yeah, 5 to Go didn't show up either.
They didn't show up. I guess they're busy. Busy. Is a Coachman Leprechaun worth it? People are still
They don't love me anymore. I guess they don't love me.
They love you. They were probably busy. Don't take it personal.
The question, Ken, isn't if it's worth it. The question is, what is it? Is 79.9 it? Then yes. Is 89.9 it? Then no. So it depends on what the it is.
We see so many of those.
Oh, I forgot to invite Eli. We didn't invite Eli.
Are they in here, RVs?
Good night, Joyce. And yes,
Bye,
thank you to everyone, all
Thank
the
you,
veterans, and
I'll be
God
wearing my
bless.
special tomorrow.
yeah, Memorial Day shirt.
All right, guys.
I gotta
Thanks
do.
so much. I'll talk to everybody later.
Jason's gonna do a jump real
Hold
quick
on. I
since
gotta
you.
do the jump.
Oh, Jason did the jump.
There we go.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Good night.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night, Matt. Good
Later.
night, everyone.
Love you, Matt.
Bye.
New stickers coming soon.